Hill Surname Meaning and History presented by coadb.com. Surname meaning: it is an English topographic surname denoting a person who lived on or by a hill, from the Old English word hill, meaning hill. Early bearers included Gilbert Del Hill in Norfolk around the year 1170, William Atta Hill in Cambridge in 1260, William de la Hill in Scotland in 1271, Alan Del Hill in Essex in 1273, Walter de la Hill in Devon in 1273, and Thomas and Robert Del Hill in Yorkshire, England in 1379. Noble titles held included the Hill Baronetcy of Hawkstone. It was created in the Baronetage of Great Britain in 1727 for Sir Rowland Hill, in honor of his uncle, who we see here, Reverend Richard Hill of Hawkstone, born 1655. Here we see the family estate of Hawkstone Hall. General Rowland Hill was a British Army officer who served in the Napoleonic Wars and was elevated to the peerage as Baron Hill in 1814 and further elevated to Viscount Hill in 1842. The Hill Baronetcy of Brook Hall in Londonderry was created in the Baronetage of Ireland in 1779 for Sir Hugh Hill, who represented Londonderry in the Irish House of Commons. And on the right we see Brook Hall. Trevor Hill, a landowner and politician, was created Viscount Hillsborough and Baron Hill in the peerage of Ireland in 1717. Wills Hill, born 1718, was created Earl of Hillsborough, Viscount of Kilwarlen, Baron of Harwich, Viscount Fairford, and lastly Marquess of Downshire in the peerage of Ireland in 1789. And the last title the family held was the Hill Baronetcy of Wotton in the county of Hadding. It was created in the Baronetage of Nova Scotia in 1707 for Sir Scipio Hill. Landed gentry included Hill of Court Hill in County Shropshire, England, Hill of Graig in County Cork, Ireland, as well as Hill of Mount Southwell House in County Limerick, Ireland, Hill of Thornton Hall in County Yorkshire, England, and lastly Hill of Catherine Hill House in County Worcestershire. Knighthoods included Sir Rowland Hill of Sulton, who we see here along with Sultan Hall. He was the first Protestant Lord Mayor of London and a Privy Councillor. Knighthoods included Sir Rowland Hill, born 1795, postal reformer and civil servant. Sir John Hill, born 1714, a writer and naturalist. Sir John Hill, born 1716, an English composer, actor, author, and botanist. Octavia Hill, born 1838, a social reformer. Aaron Hill, born 1685, a dramatist. Clement Dells Hill, born 1781, a major general. Emery Hill, who died in 1677, founder of almshouses and the Free School in Westminster. John Hill, born 1786, Church of England clergyman. Robert Hill, who died in 1623, was a Church of England clergyman. Rowland Hill, born 1744, evangelical preacher. Thomas Wright Hill, born 1763, was a mathematician and schoolmaster. George Hill, born 1750, was Minister of St. Andrews, joint founder of the Royal Society of Edinburgh, and moderator of the General Assembly of the Church of Scotland. Alexander Hill was a Scottish minister and Church of Scotland, who served as moderator of the Assembly. And he was also Professor of Divinity at the University of Glasgow. And lastly, Rowland Hill, born 1745, popular English preacher. And early settlers included Francis and John Hill, who arrived in Virginia in 1619, and Edward and John Hill, who arrived in Virginia in 1623. And if you enjoyed this video, please visit us at coadb.com, where we offer genealogy research service. Link in the description. Thank you very much.